Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of Mac Apple Intelligence. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as a Mac Apple Intelligence expert. Let's get started. So a couple things to note for the Mac Apple Intelligence, you will need one of those M-series chips on the Apple computer. Apple Intelligence does not work with Intel chips. So you'll need one of the brand new computers that has an M-series chip in it in order to use Apple Intelligence. And with this technology, you're able to access Siri, it's able to be a lot smarter, it's able to give you advice, and work with a lot of different apps on your computer. So I'm really excited to show you some of the features that we can tap in today with the brand new Apple Intelligence on the Mac. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen and show you all of the cool features for Apple Intelligence.
Apple Intelligence has rechanged the game in allowing us to use our Macs with a superpower. I'm going to go over some Apple Intelligence features that you can try out today, but keep in mind you do need an M-series Mac in order to take advantage of the Apple Intelligence features. The first one I want to show to you is the reduce interruptions. It's accessed in your control center. If you access the control center at the very top of your screen in the right, there is a button for the controls. You press that once, and here you can access your control center, and you can access different toggles and controls that are on your screen. Inside of the focus group is a brand new mode that uses Apple Intelligence, and it's called Reduce Interruptions. You can press this on and then say for an hour or until this evening, and while this mode is checked on, it will use Apple Intelligence to review your notifications. And if the message is not urgent, it will not show up on your Mac, and it will not interrupt your work. This by far is one of the coolest features because again, it can use AI to detect, is this message urgent? Does the person need to know this right now? And if it doesn't meet that criteria, then it doesn't get passed through the filters. There are multiple modes here in the focus section, and these other ones that do not use Apple Intelligence, you have to manually set them up. For example, do not disturb, you have to manually favorite people so they can pass through if they send you a message. Same with personal, work, sleep, and driving. These modes are not designed with the reduced interruptions that Apple Intelligence has created. So I think this is one of the coolest features of Apple Intelligence that you absolutely have to check out today because it's one of the coolest features. It uses AI to manage all of your notifications that drop in to your Mac, and if it's not an urgent request, it will not show up on your computer. The next feature in Apple Intelligence that I want to show you is called Writing Tools. Writing Tools works anywhere on the Mac where you can access a cursor. So that means inside of the web browser, inside of the Notes application like we have now, or even in something like Spotlight, which you can press Command Spacebar to open up Spotlight. Writing Tools with Apple Intelligence allows you to use the AI models to make your writing better. You can see I've written a post right here about a fictitious Apple gadget that's been unveiled. I can highlight this text and I can right click with my cursor on that text, and then I can scroll down to a brand new menu that says Writing Tools. And inside of Writing Tools, I can click Show Writing Tools. And that brings up this brand new menu in Apple Intelligence that allows you to proofread, rewrite, make it more friendly, make it more professional sounding, or make it concise. You can also get a summary, you can get key bullet points, or a list, or a table. So you've got all of these brand new writing tool features that are embedded into Apple Intelligence that uses their models to help you write better. So the first one we can do right here is called a rewrite. We can press the rewrite button. You can see it highlights a little bit in Apple Intelligence world. It highlights it, it rewrites it, and then just like that, it has rewritten what I wrote. And I can hit the revert button and it goes back. Or if I want to, I can right click on it, go to Writing Tools, and then go to Rewrite again. I can have it rewrite again, and if I like what it has rewritten, I can hit this done button right here and it will finalize that and allow this to be my final copy. So you can come to writing tools and make it professional. You can make it friendly. You can also use it to proofread. Say I misspell apples. Say I put, an extra P there and an S, and I misspell unveiled, and I misspell gadget. And today I can highlight this entire sentence. It even knows that I want to access Apple Intelligence. I can press that right there because I highlighted it, and then I can go to proofread, and now it will proofread what I've highlighted and recommend me some changes. And it fixes all of my spelling errors. Now this is just mind-blowing because we know spell check for the longest time on the computer has been outdated. You can Google something and instantly figure out what the word you're trying to spell is, but sometimes the spell check on the computers doesn't get it. But this Apple Intelligence powered proofreading is very powerful, and I think large language models and AI is really good at being able to help you spell better or recognizing what you are trying to spell. So never again will you be able to right click on something and not know how to perfect that spelling, because if your spell check doesn't know, you can use Apple Intelligence and you can proofread it, and there's a greater chance that the Apple Intelligence model will be able to figure out what you are trying to spell and then correct it for you. You can see what those changes are, and then you can go through and it tells you phrase usage. The phrase apples unveiled should be used instead of phrase apples. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense there. And it tells you exactly what it fixed and how it fixed it. I can revert it back if it was an error, or I can go on to the next suggestion and see what was fixed. And you can see here the gadget misspelled word, and today that was misspelled. It identified those as words that were misspelled and said the phrase gadget today should be used instead of the phrase that's misspelled here. And then I can press this orange or yellow done button, and just like that, I have proofread my new blog post here by Apple. And this is just touching the surface of what you can do with Apple Intelligence. You just highlight the text, you right click on it, you go down to writing tools, you click show writing tools, and it pops up over here in the corner. So you've got a friendly mode. This makes the text more friendly. You've got a professional mode. This makes it more serious. Well, let's check out the summary. You've got a concise mode too, which makes it shorter. So we can do a summary of this by pressing summary. The Apple Intelligence model gets to work and it starts. And then it says Apple unveiled a new polishing cloth for its devices, priced at $19.99. I can go ahead and copy this summary. Then I can go ahead and type in summary and paste it in just like that. I can go ahead and highlight this summary, and we can press the little yellow Apple or orange Apple Intelligence button. I can go over here, I can press key points, and then I can get a breakdown of all the key points. I can copy that in and make a new line and say key points. You can see we've got our key points pasted in now, and just like that, we can highlight everything, right click on it again, go to writing tools, and we can say, let's make this concise, let's make it short. And then just like this, Apple Intelligence thinks, it starts to rewrite everything, and then it simplifies it for us. So that's writing tools. It's one of the coolest features we've got baked into Apple Intelligence. You can highlight any text and then do writing tools on it to perfect your writing and to make it better. So you just highlight it, right click on it, and then scroll down to writing text. And this works across anywhere you see a cursor in the browser. So whether you're on a website like Google Docs or in a text field, you can right click on that text and modify it on the computer with Apple Intelligence. The next feature I want to demo for you is Siri. You can now access Siri. Oh, notes quit unexpectedly. We can press OK. You can now access Siri by pressing the command button twice. This brings up an interface in the top right that lets you type to Siri. So here I can start typing to Siri and say, what is the weather in India? I can press enter and it gives me the weather. I can say, what time is it? You can see some, what time is it in New York? And just like this, I'm typing to Siri. So Siri has a brand new interface that you can type to. You can also access this by pressing the Siri button in the top right, this little colorful icon. You press that once and type to Siri comes up, and you can start typing, like, what is the square root of 40? Or I typed in 50, but okay. So you can type in any question to Siri, and Apple Intelligence allows it to pop up just like this. Today we're going to be checking out Surfshark for our lovely promotion where you can get an incredible VPN for about $2.19 for their 24-month promotion. I'm going to go ahead and download this onto our phone and show you the setup process, but you can use the QR code on screen to take advantage of this deal and get access to Surfshark's virtual private network. You can secure your online browsing. It uses protection and hides your IP address, and you can get all kinds of great features to make sure that you stay secure when you're using the internet. And you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark or use the QR code on screen to take advantage of the deal that we have, the promotion that allows you to get Surfshark for 24 months at just $2.19. So let's go ahead. This app is almost downloaded, and I'll show you what it's like to set it up on your brand new iPhone. So this is definitely one of the first things I do when I get my new iPhone. I log in, I set up my virtual private network so I stay secure, whether I'm browsing at home on Wi-Fi or whether I'm on the go on someone else's Wi-Fi network or on 5G. When I have Surfshark enabled, I'm safe and it's fast and it's reliable. So I'm going to go ahead and open this application up. After you've clicked the link in the chat or in the description below, the Surfshark, the appfind.org/Surfshark, or you scan the QR code on the screen and sign up, you'll be able to download the app onto your phone. And then here it's got two options: to create an account or log in. You would have most likely already created an account when you've redeemed the promotion on the QR code or on the link in the description. So you would hit the login button and it asks you to continue with Google, Apple, or your username and password that you set up originally. After you have successfully logged in, this is what it will look like on your screen on your brand new iPhone 16. Now you may be wondering, what do you do? So what it's recommending is you to connect to a virtual private network in a certain location. Now your IP address can be from almost anywhere around the world that they have service. You can scroll down and it looks like I tapped on one. I tapped on one, and it instantly opens it up and tells me more about that. So I highly recommend picking something that's local or nearby, because what will happen is when you're using your virtual private network, websites will kind of detect your location, and if it detects that you're very far away from where you actually live, sometimes it may not let you log in, or it may block you because you wouldn't want someone logging into your account that's not actually you. So sometimes it can be very challenging to get around certain things like that. One of my favorite features is the multi-hop. This way you can have secure connections from multiple directions, and I can scroll down. I can select something like we've got United States and Canada, United States, New York, and Canada, Toronto. We can tap on the multi-hop, and it will need permission in order for us to get started with the VPN. So let's go ahead and authorize the Surfshark and get permission. We'll hit the continue button at the very bottom, and now it's going to ask us, Surfshark would like to add VPN configurations. Since we do want our VPN to be connected, we'll press this allow button right here, and then it will take us to our settings where we'll have to enter our passcode. So I'm going to enter our passcode off camera here just to stay secure, and then it will take us back to the app and it will start connecting. And I'm going to hide my IP address at the top right here, but this is what it looks like. In the top right, your IP address pops up, and then it says connected and safe, and then it shows you your connection time. And then at the very bottom, you can see in the bottom left here, you've got the country that you're connected with, US, New York, and then you've got it via Toronto, Canada. So then you can press disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it on the right. I'm going to swipe down so my IP address goes away. So you can always disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it right here, or you can scroll and search for another location that you want. So you've got multiple locations here at the top, and you can select whichever location that you want to connect through to keep your data secure. So this is Surfshark, and it's our lovely promotion that we've got going on right now. You can scan the code on the screen, or you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark to take advantage of our incredible offer. And I hope you enjoyed the virtual private network and it keeps you secure. This is one of my favorite products that I use every single day to stay secure on the internet. So I think it's really cool that you can access Siri. I'm going to press the escape button, it'll go away, but you just double press the command button, Siri pops up, and you can start talking to it immediately. Really cool. You can even ask Siri about knowledge on the computer now. So you can say, how do I erase a hard drive on the Mac? and then I can press enter, and it says you can learn more about that in the Disk Utility User Guide. And then I can click on that and bring up all the details for the Disk Utility Guide. So just like that, I was able to use Siri to learn more about the Mac. Siri is supposed to be able to understand your ability to ask it questions about the computer and then, be able to assist you without referring you to Google. So what computer, let's see if we ask it this way. Can you help me with things on, can you teach me how to use this computer? So I'm going to remove that period. And all right, so here's some things you can try. We can send a message, we can pause this song, we can play music. So I can learn more about Siri, and it opens up the web browser. So that's Siri. We got a glimpse of what that looked like in the original question that I asked, where you can ask it, things about the Mac. Like I asked it how to erase something on my hard drive, and it brought up the tips for me. You should theoretically be able to ask it anything about your Mac that's in the user guide, and it bring up helpful articles or helpful tips for you rather than it sending you to Google. So I think that's a really cool feature that they've baked right into Siri with Apple Intelligence, and a really cool aspect of it. Now, the next feature I cannot demo due to privacy reasons, but it is a really cool feature in messages. If you have your iPhone connected to your Mac and it syncs all your messages and your iCloud messages and your text messages, you can go into your settings of messages in the top left. So top left, you go to messages, then you go to settings. And once this is opened up, you can check the summarize messages feature right here. And this will allow you to view all of your messages and get summaries of them using Apple Intelligence. It is one of the coolest features they baked into Apple Intelligence, because instead of seeing the entire message itself, you just see a summary, a short summary, one sentence, two sentences, and it summarizes what may be a paragraph or what may be 3 or 4 messages, and it combines them all in a short, concise summary for you. So again, due to privacy reasons, I can't show my messages and my contacts and my photo library like that, so I won't be able to demo this one properly, but I do highly recommend going into your messages settings and turning on summarize messages so you can take advantage of the new Apple Intelligence feature that, makes a concise summary of all of your messages when you receive them. The next feature I want to talk about is in Photos, your photo library. When you open up Photos, you can come into Photos and you can press this magical edit button up here, and it brings up this new interface with a cleanup option. I'm going to click cleanup at the top, and I can come in here and start to clean up. Oh, it actually has to download cleanup. So while this is downloading the cleanup model on this computer, I'm going to describe how this works and share with some of the other features. The cleanup feature will allow me to remove something from this image. So say I want to take the keyboard out of the image, I just highlight the keyboard and it will remove the keyboard. If I want to take the magic mouse, I highlight the magic mouse and it will remove the magic mouse. Same with the computer. If I highlight anything throughout the cleanup feature, it will remove it, and it'll act like it was never there. It'll try to patch it up, and you'll be able to get a demo of what that looks like as soon as this is finished downloading. Another cool feature that I'm gonna jump to is called voice memos. So again, due to privacy reasons, I can't open up the Voice Memos app, but with Voice Memos now, you can get a transcription of your voice memos and summarize it using AI and Apple Intelligence. So that's one cool thing to check out on your Mac and your iPhone using Apple Intelligence. You can summarize an audio recording with Apple Intelligence inside of Voice Memos. But since Voice Memos typically they sync with my iCloud, they have the dates or the files are based off location. They show where I've been. So I can't show you that due to privacy reasons, but it's a really cool feature inside of the Voice Memos application that I highly recommend checking out. And if you're on your iPhone, you can record phone calls using your phone, and it also has a similar interface for the voice memos to review those transcripts that you record and get summaries on them. So now that the cleanup model has officially downloaded on this computer, I can see where it says click or brush. I just select what I want, click, brush, or circle what I want to remove. I want to remove this keyboard, so I'm going to circle it just like this. And then I'll let Apple Intelligence work its magic. It highlights it, and then just like that, it disappears. It's as if it was never there. And that is so cool. I can continue over here to the magic mouse. I can circle the magic mouse. It does its magic and it makes it disappear. This is the cleanup feature that's baked into the Photos app using Apple Intelligence. Say I want to get rid of the Apple logo. I just select the Apple logo and it looks, isn't that insane? It just got rid of the Apple logo on the new 24-inch iMac. I've removed the Magic Keyboard. I've removed the Magic Mouse. What else can I remove? So just like this, say you took a photo and someone's in the background and you didn't mean to have them in the background. You can now remove them in your Photos app. You just click Edit on the photo, then you go up to the cleanup at the very top, and then once you have successfully finished your edits and remove that person from the background, you can press the yellow Done button, and just like that, it finalizes the image. So I'm going to hit the Command Z button and remove all the cleanup options I did because I don't want to ruin the image completely, but it is a really cool feature. I'll show you again. You find the photo that you want to edit, you press the edit button in the top right, then you go over to the top, you press cleanup, and then you highlight what you want to clean up. I'm curious what will happen. We can see it may have some issues with the shadow here of this computer, but say we wanted to get rid of the computer, would it get rid of the computer for us? It may or may not. Yeah, the computer's too hard of it for it to get rid of. So that was a pretty interesting experiment there. So it only does minor things, something that's clearly visible and able to get rid of that doesn't have shadows and complex layers on it. We've recently launched a brand new AppFind Store at appfind.store. And you can get access to some incredible products for your Apple devices. And we're going to take a minute to take a look at all of these incredible products. Starting off with the AirPods case. You carry around your AirPods 2 all the time, and you can use this lovely case here to protect it and to add some style and color to it. So we can go ahead and open it up here and put it on our AirPods just like this. So it comes open and we can pull it out, and it's into two pieces here. So you've got the top piece, which covers the top part of the AirPods. You just slide it over like that, and it covers it just like that. Now, I put it on backwards. I'm going to flip it around. There we go. So that way, you can still have the hinge open up just like that. And now we've got the bottom piece, and the best part about this case is it lets you see the color LED light. So when you charge it or when you turn it on, the light comes on right there and it lets you see without covering it up, so you can see the charging status or the pairing status just like that. And of course it comes with this little ring here that you can connect to your keychain or other devices. So there you go. That is the AirPods case for AppFind, a really cool product that you can now get using the AppFind Store. You can scroll down below, or you can go to appfind.store and get it today. Next up, we've got two variations of an Apple Watch band. And if you've got an Apple Watch out there, you can get a stylish band here. I can go ahead and open up the band there. I'll go ahead and open up this second one here. So it's got a nice little component here. You pull it open and you pull it down, and we've got two brand new bands that are now available in the AppFind Store for your Apple Watch. So you can bring your Apple Watch into play here, and all you have to do is disconnect them here and start. You've got them both kind of tied together in a way, so you can disconnect them both and then undo the band, and now we've got each Apple Watch band just like that. And now we can slide them on. So you may be wondering, how do you slide on an Apple Watch band? All you have to do is just slide it from the corner and slide it in, and just like that, we've slid in an Apple Watch band. Then we can take the other end and we can slide that in. And now we've got this brand new Apple Watch band attached to our Apple Watch. And here's another version of what it looks like. So you've got eye-popping colors here for your Apple Watch, your AirPods case, and then even better, we have them for the iPhone. So here we've got various cases for the iPhone, We've got the clear case. We've got a white case, a black case, and then even this blue, navy blue case color here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And the best part about this blue MagSafe case is the fact that it wirelessly charges using MagSafe. So I can go ahead and pull the case out. I can bring in my iPhone, and I can go ahead and pop the iPhone in just like that. And now we've got our case protected. It's got a cutout here for our power button and a cutout for the volume up, volume down, and the action button. So if you're still rocking an iPhone 15 and not upgrading this year, you can go ahead and get this case now. And keep an eye on the AppFind Store for the iPhone 16 cases that have the cutout button for the camera control. So that is the case, and you can see here we've got several other case designs. We can go ahead and open those up one by one and check them out. So we've got a MagSafe one, 15. This is really cool, a black case here. We've got a white case. So we can go ahead and open this up. We've got all kinds of colors, so you can check it out on the AppFind.store and pick whichever color you like best. And here we've got a clear one. So I'll go ahead and open up the clear one for you. Clear one, you can see right through it there. And there we go. So those are the case options we have for iPhone. We've got this white one, we've got a clear one, we've got the black one, and then this blue one here. So that's an overview of all of our brand new products at the AppFind Store. You can get the Apple Watch band, the AirPods case, or the iPhone case at appfind.store today, and it's really going to be awesome. You'll be able to set it up on your new device and be protected and have a stylish way. So these are all the new products that we have from the AppFind Store, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Here's a quick look at the AppFind Store. You go to appfind.store and you can use the promo code AppFind to get 15% off your order. You can see all of the products we just checked out, and you can purchase whichever ones you like the most. And don't forget to use that promo code AppFind for 15% off your order. So that is the Apple Intelligence feature that allows you to check out all of the really cool features in the Photos application. Another application that I cannot show you due to privacy reasons is the Mail application. Now, if you open up Apple Mail inside of your Apple Intelligence features, inside of a computer that has an M chip in it with Apple Intelligence, you're going to be able to do things like summarize your messages and use Smart Reply. You'll get a summary just like you would in Messages of all of your email. And I think that's a really cool feature that they've baked right into Apple Intelligence on the Mail app. You just open it up and it syncs properly with your mail just like it does your messages. So you can use it with Siri, you can use it with writing tools, you can use it with voice memos, you can use it in photos. You can use it with Control Center to get a better view and aspect ratio for your reduced notifications. And overall, you can access your settings for your Apple Intelligence by hitting Settings and then scrolling down to Apple Intelligence. And then you can modify them all right here. So we've got Siri requests, that's on. You can see the keyboard shortcut to type to Siri is on, the language is on, the voice is on, the Siri history is on, and then Apple Intelligence is on too. So you can access all of your Apple Intelligence settings by going up to the top of your screen, hitting the Apple logo, going down to System Settings, and then going down to Apple Intelligence and Siri on the menu options. So that is Apple Intelligence. I hope you enjoyed this video for Apple Intelligence, where we've reviewed a lot of great features from the reduced interruptions in the notification control center panel, the notes with writing tools, messages, photos, voice memos, mail. There's so many great features with Apple Intelligence that you can get started with using today. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, Let us know what your favorite Apple Intelligence feature is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. And if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, go to appfind.ai to subscribe to our newsletter, where you can get the latest complete beginner guides every week in your inbox. You'll get tutorials straight from, including these videos that we make on future technology guides, and written tutorials on how to access these consumer electronic products and apps, and it's really neat. So go to appfind.ai to sign up today, and you can use the AppFind Complete Beginner's Guide strategies in your email inbox to get the latest technology, apps, software, and AI tools and products. Thanks for watching.